All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, call line lot. Hey, now we Yahweh by Shem Yahweh by Shem Hakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will teach one. All right, Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, so Brother Karad is back with another lesson through the Spirit, probably Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And the so called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, so just Google what it means and some of the pictures that we can see what it means. All right. So excuse me, Slakia. All right. It says here, you are the apple of my eye with a heart at the top. All right. So what do you think that means? It means that the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the Lord's love. All right. He loves the Lord. All right. So it says, what does the idiom mean, apple of my eye? It says the apple of one's eye originally referred to the central aperture of the eye. Apple of my eye is a phrase that means uh, a person treasures one thing over another, being very fond of. Okay, all right, you can barely see it, then that's what that says. But nonetheless, all right, let's go back and read what it says here. Apple of my eye, a person or thing that someone loves very much. And the Lord loves Israel very much. All right, the Lord loves you, so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians very much. Okay. All right, you know why? Because he sent his son to die for you. All right, let's grab something right quick before I get that. It's Isaiah 53 and 1. This how the Lord showed you so-called Negros, Latinos. When I say the Lord, I mean Yahweh showed you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians that he loves you, right? By sacrificing his son. All right, this is Isaiah 53 1. Who has believed our report, and to whom is the arm of Yahweh revealed? All right, the Lord, the arm or the strength of the Lord is revealed to his servants, the prophets, and those that believe in him. Okay. It says, for he shall grow up before him as a tender plant and as a root out of a dry ground. He hath no form, no comeliness. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. All right, speaking about the Lord Yahweh, nobody had like a desire to cling to him because possibly his physical looks didn't look that great, right? He was an austere man. He only came for one reason, right? And that was to die for you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? It says he is despised and rejected of men. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised and we esteemed him not. All right, this is the treatment that the Lord Yahweh shall receive on our behalf. Okay. Surely he bore our griefs. All right, remember, Isaiah was an Israelite. As an Israelite, I don't want to say was, but was. I say it was because the physical form of Isaiah has passed away. This physical form, all right, when he wrote this book, all right, that form of him passed away. All right, but he's still around spiritually, either here today or up in heaven. I don't know. But when it says our, that's a pronoun, all right, and he's speaking about other Israelites because he's an Israelite. And he is Yahweh Shai, and he bore the griefs of the Israelites, all right, and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten of Yahweh, and afflicted because of us, because Yahweh loved us. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. All right, the chastisement, well, the iniquities and the transgressions of the Israelites, all right, because the Israelites are the only people that can transgress against the law of the Lord and have some detrimental effect. Okay. Other people can break the laws of the Lord, but it doesn't have any detrimental effect to them, all right, because they're not under the covenant. But the Lord may put them to death for whatever reason the Lord sees fit to. All right, it says, chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Verse 6, it says, all we like sheep have gone astray. We, again, another pronoun, all right, talking about the Israelites. All right, we have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. So Lord Yahushua came and took the iniquity of us. All right. Let me get this Matthew 1:21 right quick. Because again, it's talking about Yahushua and the Israelites. All right. This Matthew 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins. All right. And the Lord brought this upon us because he loved us. He sent his son Yahushua because he loved us. All right. The Israelites. Okay, and this is an example of the Lord showing us to be an apple of his eye, all right, because he showed us through the sacrifice of his son, all right, look at this title. It says, God, which his name is Yahweh, Yahweh's favor towards Zion, okay, and if you look at this word Zion, it's another word for Jerusalem, okay, all right, Tazawan, all right, it's another word for Jerusalem, all right, just look, you know what, I'm going to do it right now. All right, another name for Jerusalem, especially in the prophetic book. So Zion and Jerusalem go hand in hand. All right, and we know through our elders and apostles that Zion, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Right. So when we go here to Zechariah chapter 2 verse 8, it says here, "For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, after the glory he hath sent unto me, the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye." All right, and who is the apple of the Lord's eye? You so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And what does that mean again? A person or thing that someone loves very much. The Lord loves you. All right, just like um, uh, just like when you love your kid, right? You chastise them. All right, so does the Lord. He does it to us. Let's see, Hebrews. I probably spelled that wrong. Let me see. This Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us. And when we were corrected by them, all right, they showed a sign of them loving us. Even though when we were young, we probably didn't understand it. When we have kids and we correct them, they probably don't understand. But that's part of life. Correction is a part of life. And when you receive correction or reproof from somebody, that means that you love them. All right. But here it says here, continue on. It says that we gave them reverence, meaning love and respect. All right. Says, shall we not much more be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? Because Yahweh is the Father of spirits, right? He's the one that can take you up out of here. All right. He's the one that can keep you here to burn till the missiles come. He's the one that can allow you to see the destruction of America and put a crown on your head. All right. He's the one that's in control of everything ultimately, but he gave that authority to Yahushua. All right. Let me back that up with something. This is Matthew 28:18. It says, and Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. There you go. So Lord Yahushua now has that power to put, somebody to death. Okay. All right. So we in subjection to Yahweh Shemashai. All right. Because they're going to correct us, show us correction, give us correction. All right. Give us love. All right. So when we go through the atrocities that we have went through, I'm trying to see if I got any one of my books here, which I don't. Oh, here we go. Yep, here goes a book right here. All right, here goes some atrocities that the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians went through in here. All right, I don't know if you can see that clearly, but stacked up on them slave ships. Yoke of iron on our neck, okay? This is the correction from the Lord based on his judgments for us, okay? But this is to go to show us that he loves us, man, okay? Brandy, all right? Some atrocities that happened to you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, the Holocaust for so-called black people, right, was never which always get shoved under the rug, but the other Holocaust situations always get, you know, um, brought up and talked about. But it doesn't matter. The Lord doesn't love them. The Lord loves us. All right. So should we be in subjection to the Father of spirits? Yeah. The answer to that is yes. Okay. The answer to that is definitely a yes. Okay. But we are the apple of the Lord's eye. So for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. All right. Again, a person or thing that someone loves very much. And when you love somebody, you correct them. All right. You tell them when you're going wrong. You show them the way. Sometimes you may have to be hard and harsh with your language, but that's what it is. All right. It says here, Wikipedia, apple of my eye. The phrase apple of my eye refers in English to something or someone that one cherishes above all others. And guess what? The Lord cherishes Israel above all others, especially Esau. All right, this is Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? And what was the issue that the Lord brought upon Esau and Jacob, right? The issue was that Jacob received the blessing, and not really an issue, but it was an issue in regards to their their lifetime, all right, where Esau wanted to kill Jacob, right? But Jacob received the blessing that we're going to receive because we are Jacob's descendants, all right? Which where Esau, he got the blessing he's living in now, power to sword, power to kill, all right, power to trick and deceive people. We got the better of the blessings if you read Genesis, the 25th chapter, all right, and the 27th chapter, all right. It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, save Yahweh of hosts? Yet I love Jacob. And the Lord showed us that he loved us by giving the promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. Let's look at this word love. Ahab is the word for love. All right. It says, had human love for one another. All right. Let's see. God's love toward men, to people Israel. All right. Look at that. To people Israel. Doesn't say all nations. Doesn't say anybody, anything else. Just the individual man to righteousness to people Israel. All right. The Lord loved you, so called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right. Says in East, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Isaiah the 36th chapter or the 34th chapter. Let me double check. It's going to tell you about Isaiah 34. All right. It tells you how Esau's heritage is going to be laid waste for the dragons and the wild beasts, all right, of the field. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And they have, look at them now. All right. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the board of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh has indignation forever. All right. And who else? Let's see. Genesis 36, the descendants of Esau. Let's see where Amalek right here. Bam. Amalek, Edomite, right? All right, man, we got Amalek right here, right? So let's go to Exodus, I think it's 16. No, it's 17. Yep, here we go. This is Exodus 17, and it started at 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for in a memorial in the book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Yahweh Nisai Salakia. For he said, because Yahweh have sworn that he will have Yahweh have sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. All right, well, we just saw in Genesis 36 that Amalek was the Edomite, and the Lord's going to put to death, all right, or have indignation with Edom, all right, and all his descendants to include Amalek, all right, forever. All right, so all you Edomites, all you other nations, y'all are nothing unto the Lord. All right, but the Israelites are the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, this is Isaiah, I think it's 40. It's Isaiah 40 and 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. Let's look up these words, nothing and vanity. All right, it says here, nothing, have no prospect of progress or no value. All right, so the other nations don't have any value in the eyes of the Lord. All right, but Israel does, and we're going to get that in Second Ezra right quick. Let me go back here. All right, so let's see what it says here. The word ein, it says nothing, not, and not. All right, for lack of. All right, they're nothing. All right, nothing. No value. All right, let's look at that word vanity. None of these words really. Okay, B, that which is empty, or that which is empty. All right, hold no value, hold no weight. All right, that's these other nations. All right, all nations. All right, let's go to Second Ezra right quick. Second Ezra 6 and 56. It says, as let's go. This is Second Ezra 6 and 55. All this I have spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people which also came from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. I imagine a drop of water from a imagine your gutters, right? And it's got through raining, and imagine drips of water coming from the top of your gutters, going down and hitting the ground or hitting your steps on the way down from the gutter that's falling out of. All right, that's how the other nations are. They are nothing. All right, and then it says here, and now, O Lord, behold these heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and devour us. All right, they are nothing. All right, let me get this in also in Second Ezra. It's the 5th chapter. All right, this is Second Ezra chapter 5 and verse 22. It says, and my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again. And so, O Yahweh, Bashim Shai, that bears rule over every wood of the earth and all the trees thereof. Thou hast chosen the one only vine. All right, so the Lord is listening to Esdras, all right, talk about things that he chose and that he loves, okay? And of all the lands of the whole world that has chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily. All right, that one place that the Lord has chosen to be where he placed his name is in the land of Israel and Jerusalem. All right. It says, and of all the depths of the sea thou hast filled thee one river, and of all the cities builded thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself. And I remember earlier I had went into that word Zion. It's another name for Jerusalem. All right. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove. And of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep. These are all things that the Lord are fond of. And this is the point right here. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people thou lovest, and it doesn't say answer like it. Thou gavest a law that is approved of all. Who did the Lord give the law to? The Israelites. So who does the Lord love? The Israelites. I remember when we went into that word love in Malachi 1, the word was ahab, all right, and then it said to people Israel, all right, it says God's love shown to people Israel. All right, so Lord Williams edified the apple of the Lord's eyes, you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians, even though he's kicking our ass right now. Chastisement is a portion of love, all right, so is favor, all right, and the Lord's going to give us favor here in the days to come. Lord Williams edified to the next time. Shalom.